what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do if they ever want me to have straight hair? And I had to get the solution of just saying, I know, just get a straight wig. Some crazy summer. I don't have any lipstick on or makeup or anything, and it's a little warm where I am because I'm moving my studio around, trying to make space for my studio. So you're going to probably hear some kids playing outside and a lot of stuff, but that's okay. I love hearing kids play as long as they're not too loud. As long as I want them to have fun in the summer. Here in Georgia, they go to school early. But anyway, I digress. You're here because you want to know about my first wig. Well, the interesting thing about my first wig is, first of all, why I did it, and the fact that I ended up getting multiple wigs while I waited for my first wig. So anyway, the first wig that I purchased for myself, because I have a journey of a weave. This is going to be a series of me kind of exploring this whole hair thing, this natural hair thing. When do you wear fake hair? How will I do it? How am I going to do it in my life right now? Maybe next year I'll change. But it's, so I'm giving in. I've decided to give in to wearing fake hair for my career, and maybe if I feel like it here and there, I don't know. I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to do if they ever want me to have straight hair? And I had to get the solution of just saying, I know, just get a straight wig. And that's what I decided. So all that being said, I set out to do that. I looked at a lot of videos, and I found Miss Precious Marie, and of all of the tutorials that I saw, she did something I did with my growth oil. She actually had been working on it so much that she created this fake scalp wig, and she came up with this idea. It sounded like a good idea. It looks like her followers love that about her. And then she patented and worked alongside a company called RPG Show. And if you're into wigs and you've seen all those videos, I've never been in the wig YouTube world until recently, and it's like a whole thing. Y'all need to look at this something. So tell me if you want me to do some things like that and talk to you about how I would wear a wig, how I would wear, you know, a certain thing. So anyway, what happened was I ordered this wig, and it cost a lot of money, okay? And I decided this is gonna be an investment. So I spent a lot of money on this wig, and I'm gonna open up the box with you, okay? So this is, you know, I just got it in the mail. The thing is, it took about a week or so for me to get it, and I have auditions coming like crazy. So a few of them I've had to wear something. I needed to wear a wig, okay? So I ended up going out, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put all the details about the wig in the description, because that's like a thing that wig videos channels do. So I can tell you a few things about this wig, and I'll go ahead into that in a few minutes. Let me just show you what I did in the meantime. So this is the wig that you saw in the picture that I put in the community. If you haven't done it, go into the community and look at, you know, and they post pictures. I posted a picture, and I went locally. I'm in Atlanta, so I went to they call it Angie's, I think, in Atlanta. Really nice people, and I got a lace front wig. That's what they call it, right? Figured I'd get a nice brown color. This is what it looks like. I already cut it and everything, and I took these little things in the inside off, cut my ears, did the best I can. This is my first wig. I dyed the knots. You're supposed to dye your knots and all that stuff, so I did that with bleached. I bleached the knots, and I cut off the thing on the edges, did the best I could. I plucked it. You know, you just do all this stuff with the wig. I ended up getting this head, so look, you know, I got this little thing here, and I did the best I could. I followed Miss Princess Marie, I think her name is, and I just did the best I could, and everyone was so impressed with how natural I made it look. So I did that. There's some specific things I did that no one else has done. This is the other thing I did. I actually had to get the glue. This is something they use. What happened, I guess, in the wig world is that over time, since I haven't been in there. There's been a lot of development. We've been developing things on YouTube and getting better and better and better. And I guess what's been happening is because people are losing their edges, they learn that and they say there's all these no glue. So I guess that's what's going on in the wig world. So now they're promoting this spray which holds it well. And so I actually wore that to work just to test out my Caribbean belly dance one day to see if it stayed on my head, and it was doing okay. But I ended up getting the version that has the glue just in case I have to do more than just an audition, right? So this is the wig I've actually auditioned a few times in, just to show what I would look like in straight hair. I actually took a few pictures. It's just a way to just say, listen, if this character would wear short, straight hair and you love me, you know, I can do it. If, you know, I have my own. You don't have to straighten my hair because I have a way to do it. It just suggested so that they can like not worry about that. So that's what I did with that. So then I had an audition of a girl who was a dancer. Not a dancer like me, but she was a stripper. So I was like, oh snap. And she literally had gold hair in the audition. So guess what a sister had to do? I had to go out and get now she didn't do anything that's outside of what I would do. You know, I'm going through a lot right now where I'm trying to find my line, how far I'm going to go with auditions and stuff. I already know in general, but then there's these roles that are just not cut and dry. They didn't really curse. They're not really showing anything, but that's just the character. Well, I'm an actress, so don't be surprised, y'all, if you see me as the bad guy. I'm okay being the bad guy. As long as I don't go past some points that, you know, it can't go against the Lord and all that. So anyway, I got this. I love this little wig. It's adorable. I'm going to insert a picture of me in this wig, okay? Isn't it cute? I actually look cute in this. I never thought I could wear like straight up like Marilyn Monroe blonde, but I did. So basically, the one that I'm going to show you, that I'm going to unbox for you, that one is the most expensive. It's in the hundreds, close to $400. This one was about $150 or something, and this one was about $50. So anyway, as I'm waiting for the one that I spent almost $400 on, about $400, maybe more, I ended up buying this one in the interim. But then for that one roll, which fits everything I've been telling you, I had to get this. So it was a lot of fun. This might have been the most fun audition I've done in a long time. That was so much fun. That's part of what I love about being an actress, is that, you know, I can play things that I would never do so long as it doesn't pass any boundaries. So y'all get ready to see me in things that might be crazy, might be something that isn't me. So I don't want y'all to be alarmed if you see me in any show or TV show or something and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she was so mean to that girl, or I can't believe she did that thing. Well, I'm playing a role, okay? So that's what I do. I'm an actress. So as long as it doesn't disrespect my faith and, you know, what I truly believe in, and it doesn't degrade things that matter to me, you know what I mean? I have to play roles, and you're playing roles of people who are not good. Usually they're more interesting, right? So I could be the good girl, but I may not be the good girl all the time. That's okay, you know? So really it's what, usually they cast you based on kind of how you are anyway, you know? So anyway, I have a new idea. This is a little long, of what to put under your hair. So I put my hair back in a ponytail when I wore those. I did that, and then I actually took a bonnet and sewed it and covered the edges like that, and I wore it on my head like this, and that's what I wore under my wig. I am going to be the first to say that we should be wearing silk bonnets under our wigs. Why? Because I am the bonnet queen. I am the protecting the crown queen. Remember everything. If I'm wearing a hat, I wear satin. You know, if I'm sleeping in the bed, you wear satin. If you're in the car, remember we're doing that with that. Why would we not do it under a wig? So if you're my lovelies, we are not going to do like everybody else. Y'all take yourself a bonnet, right? A nice one, and just cut this. I'll try and show you one day, but if you can see the back of this bonnet, it's elastic. But then I went from here to here and cut the material, and so you can see it here, but then when you start going here, it's not the black, right? So I cut the material and I sewed it over it so that my edges have satin on it, right? I wanted satin on my edges, but I also need the material to hold my hair. So I wanted that to be on my edges right here, right? So that goes all the way up to here. Now the problem is I have a small forehead. So I went all the way up to here with it, and then the wig goes over here, and that's where I put the glue and stuff. But since I don't do it every day, it shouldn't affect my, I'm looking at the monitor here, it shouldn't affect my edges. So what's very important is I'm trying not to get the edges, and I'm trying to protect my crown and my hair, my beautiful hair. So this satin, why wouldn't you put this in a wig if we would put it under a hat? And we would put, I don't get it. Why aren't we noticing that? You know why? Because when the natural world mixes with the weave world, then we will realize that that's what we need. We'll be thinking about natural hair as well as looking good for the weave. So anyway, I am going to unbox this, and I'm gonna finally do it. This is like fresh out of the box. I am so excited, y'all, because I've never bought a wig that's expensive. So this is what the box that I got. Okay, and this is what's in it. Wow, this is really pretty. Look at that, that's what's in the box. So this is something, I think it does the frizz. I've seen them do that. They bring the frizz down with one of these. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. All right, turn off my phone. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I'll open that in a minute. So there's this cute little bag. I guess this is where you keep the wig. I've seen other videos, so I can explain it. I can copy them and tell you what I've heard them say. They say that this is something that you sew. Now, if I hadn't seen the wig, I wouldn't have known what this was. But this is something they give you to sew to the sides of your head. And while the main gurus, I've seen them say it, because I didn't see their original videos, I wasn't sure how you do it. When you put it on the wig, how do you wear it? So there's one girl that just got straightforward with the whole thing, and she said you sew it to the wig. So example, you will sew it from ear to ear to the wig, right? And when you wear the wig, this goes at the nape of your head, like it goes under here, and it holds your wig in place. I didn't understand that until that lady explained it. So that's what I'm explaining to you guys. So this is the bag. Let's see what's in this bag. Okay, I'm gonna zip it down. It's the RPG show is on it. Bold and sexy hair, that's exactly what I need. Okay, this is cool. Okay, this is what we got here. It says Marie001, so it's named after her. She created this wig. And why did I pick her? Because she came up with the idea, and then I was watching on YouTube, and there were other people who bought this wig, and they bought this style of the fake scalp. They bought it, and it was from another company, and it was her idea. And you know how I feel about that, being a person that sells a product and a YouTuber. We should be supporting the YouTubers, right? So I wanted to support her. So this is a stocking cap. So I decided, I don't know, I had to pick my color. I think I did okay with this color, actually. I might try it. But notice I'm wearing my I'm gonna add to her creation and put my satin bonnet underneath the wig. And maybe I'll do this on top. That's a lot of stuff, but at least my satin bonnet's under there, you know. Okay, so this is, it's glueless full lace cap is what she gave me. A tinted transparent Swiss LA light brown, that's what that is. The silky texture is 16 inches, natural color, 100% density. I think that's all I can explain. All right, this is the little net it came in. Ooh, yes. Yes, oh my gosh. Look at this beautiful hair. It's beautiful, look at the color. So it's like my other one that I had, but more expensive. You know what, you can already tell what I'm gonna like about this, right? What do I like about it? It's not straight. Ugh, I can't stand straight. It's wavy's even too straight for me, to be honest, but this is a nice compromise between what I like and what somebody else might like for a character or something, right? So, oh my goodness, this is so pretty, y'all. It feels so soft. I am such an expert with hair, guys. Fake hair. I've been touching fake hair my whole life. Okay, I see some shedding. Okay, that's, okay. Okay, it doesn't stink. This was supposed to be bleached already. Bleached knots already. And it's supposed to be deep bleach knots. So I paid for them to do it already. It already has this band, but a lot of people are taking these off because they fall where the ear is, and then they're making their own. But this is like a bra strap here, and oh yeah, most of these wig gurus, they show you the inside of the hair. Okay, so that's the lace front. Look at this, like see-through. She says a fake scalp. So this right here was her invention right here, I believe. It's sort of like you already have the stocking cap in there. She made it herself, and then she said, wait a minute, why don't I collaborate and get them to do it? I would say make that satin. I would tell her, listen girl, go to the next step and make that satin to protect the hair, the whole thing. Or keep this like this and put a layer of satin or silk over this to protect the natural hair. But anyway, this is so pretty. So I take the clips off like it's a bra. That's what this is like. And then look at the bottom. So look at that whole head. Now, if you're a wig guru, you know how to explain all this, but it has lace at the back. So that means it's a full wig. You can do, I believe that means you could do a ponytail in the back. And look at the material here. It's so pretty. Wow, this is like a net. It's kind of like a net. It's stretchable. What? Oh, snap. This girl worked so hard to create a wig, and I really trust that this is how it's done. We do it. We know what we need. Why wouldn't I buy from a black woman that's been in the lab on YouTube on a regular basis and has figured it out? Well, there you go, girl. Look at that. So this is supposed to be it's supposed to be a fake scalp, I think it's called. So it's got an invisible, I think this is an invisible lace in the front. If I got it wrong, I'll put it in the description. It has these combs on the side. I think she was the one that said, don't have a comb right here because it sticks out. And she's big on having it flat on top. It's like big to her. So let's look at the part. Pretty, huh? Beautiful wig, beautiful wig. All right. Well, I just wanted to show you the wig now. This is kind of for my lovelies right now, this video. I want you all to know where I've gone and I've changed and I'm going in this direction. So I just wanted y'all to know that, okay? And from here, you're gonna start seeing me install the wigs just for fun so you can see it. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, look at that. Oh, texture. Oh, I love texture. It makes, I don't know, I feel like safe. Anyway, I feel like, yes, curls. This is actually I'm so happy about this right now. This is making me happier. Talk about your psychological well-being. If I'm gonna do it, why don't I do something that makes me happy? I'm happy when I see curls and kinks. It just makes me so happy. Wait a minute. Wow, I put the light behind this. And let me see if I can show y'all. And let me see if you can see it. Yeah, I put the light behind this. I'm gonna do a light. And I want you to see how this hair looks. I don't know if you can see it, but look at that lace. Can you kind of see the lace? See how that opening, look how natural that looks in there. That's nice, right? Anyway, I don't know if you want to invest. Look at that, you can see the light. You see how you can see through it? That's what she means by scalp. Beautiful, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, I am so proud of her. I am so proud of her because being a person that knows about fake hair and coming back in the game of fake hair, I'm impressed, girl. I'm impressed. Yes, I can't wait to try this on. I can't wait to try this on and see if I could, you know, rock this. So stay tuned. No, I gotta show you this too, y'all. Oh snap. Look at the edges. This is pre-plucked. Oh snap. Okay, wait. This is pre-plucked. I am proud of you, Marie. You don't know me, and I just started watching your show. Look at this, guys. This is pre-plucked. If you're new to wigs, that's like a thing, a big thing for making it natural. Look at that. I don't think I'm gonna have to do anything. I should just put it on right now. I'm gonna put it on right now. I'm gonna just like see what this looks like. Oh my goodness. I need to get a ponytail. So this is what I've been doing. You're just gonna put it on, just so you can see it. Let me see what I can put in my hair to cover. I'm just gonna go like this, right? and I'll just wrap it real quick in my own hair, like that. And I'm gonna put my little scarf thing on, just so we could do it temporarily. It's not gonna look flat, but I'm gonna try it on just to see, so you can see the pre-plucking and all that stuff, okay? So, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna put it on like this. Cover my head with it. And I need a mirror, of course. Oh, snap. Okay. I didn't even do anything yet. Look at the edges, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Oh gosh, I'm so glad I'm sharing this with y'all because you've been in my journey. I'm glad that I put it on the first time with you guys. Oh, I love the texture. I'm gonna make it not, I hate when wigs look wiggy. And this is actually my goal, this length. That's my goal for my natural hair. So I want a wig that fits what I want to do with my goal. I'm not usually a middle of the head parting person. I don't part my hair in the middle of my hair. So I see a lot of girls that do it. That to me looks very wiggy. I would do my natural, I would part it more where I normally part it. If I did this, let me get a mirror. I would part it like where I normally part my hair. The goal, remember, is your psychological well-being, so do it the way you would do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This looks really good. I am so glad, so far, I am so glad I did this. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. I didn't pluck anything. You can see my little thing in the inside, so I'm gonna have to fix that and play around with that. This is beautiful, Marie. Marie, you did it, girl. You did it. Y'all need to not buy from anybody else. Buy from her. Buy from Marie. Now I'm gonna, and look at this, little sprigs sticking out. Look at that, you see that? Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I like natural hair. That looks like natural hair. There was another feature I wanted to share with you. She said that natural hair should be a little bit kinky in the front and then get straight. So she's got it a little more texture in the front is what she said she was doing. This is what really got me, because I think like that. So she got it, let me just keep her part the way she has her part. She said what would make a good wig is if the front had a little bit of texture and then it gets straighter in the back. And that's one of the things she also said. I'm gonna link the video where I saw her talking about this. I need a minute. Oh my gosh. I need a minute. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And if it ain't to you, I'm gonna make it beautiful. This is beautiful. It has texture. It has bounce. Yes. This is the straightest I want to go. It literally makes me unhappy and sad when I have straight hair. I don't like straight hair. This makes me happy. This is gorgeous. Today's Saturday. I might wear this. So this is what I might do. So you guys know what I'm gonna do. This is ready. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and not pluck it. I'm not gonna do anything to it. I'm just gonna cut the this off. I'm not even gonna install this yet. I'm gonna just keep it as is, and I'm going to come back with what my hair ended up looking like today. And I want you to tell me what you think. If you're willing to invest the amount of money because you have a career like me where you need it, you should do it and support our sisters. You need to watch her videos. She busts her behind trying to figure this out. We need to support her. Go and get yourself, scrape up the money and invest in yourself. If you're a person that wears wigs, come back to me and I will help you. I will share my journey on how I'm going to take care of my delicate, beautiful hair that's under here while I wear wigs. Now, I don't plan on wearing it daily because I don't think that's healthy for us in our hair and our psyche, but it might be fun to wear every so often, So I love this. Comment below, please, guys. I need to hear from y'all. Tell me what you think. And I know my video is really, really long. So, oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, there was some more things. There was something else in here that I wanted to show you. Oh, I even love the way it feels. It's moving like, you know, a person of color. You know, it's not, look at that. That's texture. That's at least a Spanish girl. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a girl from Trinidad. You know? So I like that when we do that. This, I believe this is supposed to help with, okay, it says lace tint spray. It comes with lace tint spray. Now, I did select it and decided I wanted it. So there were some things that were extra, so that I had to pay extra. Then they have the RPG Show magazine here. I love that look. It's kind of the look I'm kind of going for. Isn't it beautiful? So when a black woman wears straight hair, that's how she looks, right? So if I play a black woman, you know, and that woman would wear straight hair, I need to be ready to do that. I'm not going to straighten my hair. So since this is the goal, the length that my goal for my hair, by the way, this is my length goal. It's going to be bra strap. Really my goal is waistline, but my immediate goal is bra strap. I like a wig that's going where I want to go and where I really am. This is going to be the wig, guys. I love the wig. Look at that. It feels wonderful. Oh, I am so used to fake. This is human hair, and I'm so used to human hair. I'm probably not going to do anything with it, but I might wash it just to. And if you're thinking, dang, she does it so natural, because I'm more used to this than I am my natural hair. I'm used to wearing long hair. I know how to, you know, handle it because I made it like it was real all my life. So I'm more used to having long hair than I am having the short hair. So this is a great compromise for me, and I'm actually very happy with this. So I'm going to show you the outcome of what I did once I finished making it gorgeous and put makeup on and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned. I love you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this. All right, so what do y'all think? I did a quick install where I didn't go crazy with it. I just made, the part is in the middle, but you know how I like my parts on the side. So I didn't go as far to the side that I normally do. I just made it a little bit because it looked a little wig. You'll hear me say I hate when wigs look wiggy. That's why I never wore wigs. If it looks like a wig, I'm not wearing it. And so this is an invisible lace in the front. It's not like held down like perfectly, but it's good enough for what I want to do, which is my auditions and stuff. So I'll let you see it. You probably can see a little bit of something because I didn't go crazy. I did it quickly. I think it took me maybe 30-45 minutes to kind of just get it on. And what I used was the spray glue, Got To Be glue. I didn't use the glue, I used the hairspray. So what do y'all think? And this is gonna be, you know, one of my looks. And it's a lot like my old picture, which I will post here, but it's more natural looking and more attainable for me. Within the next maybe 3 years, I could probably attain this, maybe less. And it's just closer to if I blew my hair out, people might think that it's pop, you know what I mean? We have a mystery with our beautiful kinky curly hair. Nobody knows exactly what we do, right? Unless they're watching our videos. But as far as they're concerned, it's possible that they know about shrinkage by now, I'm sure, people. So in general, the general population is what I'm talking about. So maybe they're thinking, dang, her hair really shrinks. You know what I mean? So this is what it looks like. If I wear it very comfortably and it looks like I wear it like it's mine, it's because this is what I'm used to. Most of my life, I've been used to having long hair and handling long hair because that's what I've done my whole life. This is closest to what my weave used to look like, but more natural looking. You can see that it was natural right there. It's all natural looking. If there's anything you see that I still need to do, is because I did a quick install. And I wanted to show you something. This comes ready to quickly install. So in other words, if I had an audition or if I had to go to an in-person or do something real quick, that was quick. I didn't pluck, I didn't glue, I didn't do anything but spray some hairspray here. I used their elastic band. This is great, okay? So far my review about this is I have a lot of experience with natural hair. I fell in love with this hair. And so I'm gonna need y'all to pray for me because I'm a recovering fake hairaholic. And I'm making that a thing because it's a thing. It is a thing. I'm just going to admit that it's a thing. Okay, it's a thing, y'all. Okay, so I'm a recovering fake hairaholic. I'm going to be honest about that. Stand up if you are one too. So we have to be in that. I need a sponsor. I need y'all to be my sponsor. And I need y'all to keep me in prayer that I don't fall too in love with this because this is beautiful. Oh my God. Is gorgeous. When I feel the texture, it feels like what my hair would feel like if I did a Dominican blowout. You know, if I had to wear straight hair, this is what I would prefer. So that if somebody tries to make me wear straight hair, at least I can kind of have some control over it. Does that make sense? So that's kind of why I had to get into the wig world. So I'm kind of excited about this. And so this is RPS Show Hair from Marie Precious. Let me just make sure I got that right. Look at that. Is it beautiful? There's some stuff I can still work on to make it even look more natural, but I wanted to give you a true review right out of the box to show you, can this be put on right out of the box? I'm going to tell you with that other wig that I had to wear until I got this, I worked hard on that thing. I was plucking, and it's still not like this. It's still not like this. I don't really know how to pluck like this yet. I'm getting there. So thank gosh she plucked it already and she did all these things to it. It's ready to go, guys. So I'll let you look at this while I'm talking so you could be enjoying it. And I'm putting no shedding, barely any shedding. It's beautiful, guys. So anyway, I think what RPG does is that they take these gurus and they let them have a wig that is their collaboration with them. Their style wig is inspired by them. So I've seen other ones that had wigs inspired by them, but this girl, she actually collaborated with them to create it. So I really love what she did. And one of the things that was her idea. It's invisible up here, so I'm still kind of tacking that down, but it still looks decent. Let me see. Even though I'm still working on tacking it down even better, but it still looks good. That looks great, y'all. I mean, come on, look at that. This looks really good, you know. I'm still working on this side, but for an install that, you know, took me about, maybe 30 minutes. No plucking, no nothing. I just took it out of the box, put my got to be hairspray on, and wow. And now, you know, I'm kind of glad that I had the experience I had as my real first wig ended up being the other wig that I brought upstairs already. That ended up being my real first wig. I'm glad I had that experience of doing a lot of work on my own. You know, I now know how hard it is to bleach knots. Because even though I bleached the knots, which I didn't know, you know, I learned that from videos. I don't realize how important that is until I actually went through it. I think I could have bleached it more. Even though I plucked it, I probably could have plucked it more. It looked good because you guys liked that picture that I posted, and I still look decent with it. It's a decent wig. It's a good start if you want to just start with a decent wig that is a little pricey, but it's not like so expensive. It was like $140 something. I had a little discount. So if you spend about $150 on a good wig that's human hair, that's a good way to go to start if you're not ready for anything that's closer to $400, $350, $400. But this is a $350, $400 wig, and it was customized by, you know, to fit what this YouTuber created. And with my experience with natural hair, with fake hair, what makes me a guru for fake hair is that I start off spending the money that's needed to get the quality hair. Now, there have been times where I spent money and I didn't get what I should have gotten. When I had that kinky curly hair that I have for the weave, I just felt like it shedded a lot. And sometimes they try to mess with you and they give you hair that sheds, especially for the weaves, because they want you to come back and buy more, you know, and that's what's always been my thing for years. So this might be a fun thing going into the wig world for a change, because I don't have to worry about having to go back and buy more like I always did throughout my entire life. Now, guess what happened, girl? I've been saying I'm never gonna wear a wig, and something came up where now I gotta go back to wearing fake hair, but this time instead of weave, I'm doing wig. What do you think? How do I look? You know, do I look like my old pictures? Is this a nice transition from that person to who I am today? I'm a little older, you know what I mean? What do you think? You know, I really want to hear from you all. I love you so very much, and always keep Jesus a part of your journey.